Happy Saturday, everyone. Becky Thames here. And tonight I want to talk about a super duper important topic, and it is the number one indicator of your e-commerce success. So number one indicator of your e-commerce success. So today I was actually listening to the Ray Daily. As you guys know, Ray Higdon is one of my mentors, and he was talking about success. And the number one indicator, he wasn't talking specifically about e-commerce success, but he was just talking about success in general. And I completely agree with him. And so I wanted to jump on here and tell you exactly what he said. So the one trait that I believe is an indicator of your e-commerce success is your ease of frustration. How easily frustrated are you? Because I promise I could teach you every single little bit of info in my head. I promise you're going to get frustrated with e-commerce. You're going to get frustrated with eBay. You're going to get frustrated with Amazon. You're going to get frustrated with Shopify. You're going to get frustrated with ClickFunnels. I don't care what it is, you're going to get frustrated, right? So even calling Amazon, I know if I pick up the phone to call Amazon, flat out, I plan for an hour. 30 minutes if I'm lucky, 1 hour if I'm not. But yet some people call Amazon, they're like, I called Amazon, I have to stay on a darn phone for an hour. Guys, plan for it. Multitask. It's going to happen, right? Or I called and I got somebody in India or Bangladesh or Russia or wherever. Plan on it, right? And so that's what I want to tell you, how easily that you are frustrated will stop you from having success. So I don't know if you've been following my e-commerce journey for the past 5 years, but I spent so much time trying to learn how to sell on eBay, on Amazon, and I was so frustrated, guys. I had a hammer. I was so darn frustrated. I wanted to smash this computer with a hammer at times, but you know what? I put the hammer down. I took a breath. I walked away from the computer. Then I came back and I started listing again and again and again. I lost 7 cents on my first sale. You know what? I was super frustrated. I was ready to hit the computer with the hammer. But I learned from my mistakes. I did it again and again and again. I got my Amazon account suspended with $35,000. You would think that would be super frustrating. And that was my first month, my first full month selling on Amazon. $35,000. And they had it for 30 days. I was frustrated. I was freaked out. I had nowhere to turn. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that it was part of the journey. So if you're easily frustrated, guys, no matter what it is, I mean, you could be like, this traffic, I got to sit in traffic. You got to let it go. I'm going to recommend a book to you. It's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. And it's by a guy, I think his name is Dr. Richard. Oh, snap. This hammer unscrews. I don't know what's in it. I'm about to look. But, oh, that's kind of cool. See, it unscrewed. I break the hammer. See, that's why I can't cook either. Anyway, so Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. And I think it's by Dr. Richard Carlson, but don't quote me on that. But it's simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. So if you're easily frustrated, guys, just breathe and walk away, come back. And this is a question that you have to ask yourself. What are my options? What are my options in this moment? When my Amazon account was suspended, what were my options? I could get upset and scream and cry and hit the computer with a hammer. I could have done all of those things, but your reactions, you drive your emotions, right? You are the ones that are in control of your emotions. Your reactions don't drive you because you are in control. So don't sweat the small stuff. You know, even right now I'm dealing with a very, very frustrating thing on Amazon. You remember, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 months ago. No, maybe not that long, maybe 3 or 4. But I told you I was so excited because I was approved for hazmat on Amazon, right? So I'm going to give you all an example. So this hammer is my one item that I'm approved for on Amazon. And I submitted the SDS, which is a safety data sheet, and Amazon said, okay. And they allowed this item to be shipped into Amazon FBA. Well, then I added this item and this pin and this item, and I said, I want to ship all of this together to Amazon as one bundle. And Amazon said, okay, and let me ship all of them, right? Then I added this item, which is still the main item, with this. I mean, it wasn't this, but let's say this item, and they're like, no, sorry, you can't send it in. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is the exact same thing, and this one's like a piece of paper. It's not a piece of paper, but it's like a piece of paper. Actually, I have it right here. It's right here. I think I've showed you guys this before. This is it. This is it right here. Can you see that? So I have this one item and this little thing that's not hazmat. It can bend. This is an item that I paid 16 cents for. Sell it for $10 on Amazon, just right here. But I wanted to bundle these two. This is the hazmat item, and Amazon says, nope, sorry. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It let me bundle these and send it in, the exact same thing. It let me bundle it with this and send it in, but bundle it in this piece of paper, and they're like, nope, sorry. And I cannot get through to someone. It's been like 3 months. That would be like super frustrating, right? It's like, I want to beat a hammer with it, right? I better put that hammer down because I will pop this Mac in a minute and won't even think about it. But anyway, that is the number one indicator of your e-commerce success. I'm frustrated. I can get frustrated, but I have to learn to let it go and get over it because it's not serving me well. It's not doing me any good because, you know, this too, your ease of frustration will indicate the speed that you'll create success. And the happier you're going to be along your journey of creating success. Because I've posted on Facebook before, you know, I wanted to beat this Mac with a hammer when I lost 7 cents on my first sale. I wanted to beat the Mac with a hammer when Amazon held $35,000. I want to beat the Mac with a hammer when I can't get that final item hazmat approved. But it's not serving me well. I can't do anything about it. So don't sweat the small stuff. And that's what I want to encourage you to do as well. So speaking of that, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. This is my funnel hacker shirt. I'm a funnel hacker. So my friend Richard Brunson, that I love to learn from him. Not Richard, Russell. I love learning from Richard too. But Russell Brunson, he owns a company called ClickFunnels, and he has a group of his mentees that he asked them. He said, if you had to start over, like you had nothing, you had no name recognition, you had no people watching the Drive at 5, you had zero, nothing. All you had was like a phone and a ClickFunnels account for 1 month. What would you do? Now, he was asking this to his members, which are 2 Comma Club members, which means they've made $1 million online. And he asked them, what would you do if in 30 days if you had nothing but a ClickFunnels account and your telephone number or your phone? And so he, the answers that he got back from everybody, it really shocked him, right? So he actually created this summit, and it's going to be 30-day summit, and you can register for free to watch what each one of his 2 Comma Club members would do in this scenario. And so if you would like to register for that, you can go to hangwithbecky.com. That's HANGWITHBECKY.com, and learn what, it's going to be 30 different people, but learn what they do in 30 days if they lost everything. Okay, so a hurricane is coming to somewhere on the East Coast. I don't know where, but you know, if a hurricane came and like wiped everything completely out, how would I start over? what would I do? And this is anything online, not just e-commerce. So if I have a friend that's writing a book. I have another friend that is launching her own products. It's for anything. So just ask yourself, what are your options in this moment? What can you possibly do to keep from getting frustrated? And one thing that you could do to keep from getting frustrated is to learn what the other 30 people are going to do if they had to start completely over too. So head on over. You can join for free at hangwithbecky.com. If you suddenly lost everything, where and how would you start over with your online business, et cetera, et cetera. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm going to register and see what each of them done. I actually have been following some of his students, and I mean, I use ClickFunnels for like the chachingcourse.com or privatelabelcourse.com, and it's a very powerful software. And I'm a funnel hacker. It just so happened I had this shirt on today because I worked out earlier, but then some boys came over, so I had to cover up in a t-shirt. So this is what I put on. But anyway, happy Saturday to you all. Tomorrow's my birthday, so super excited about my birthday tomorrow. And I'm going to go to church. I'm going to work out. Tomorrow will be day number 38 straight that I will have walked on the treadmill, walk/run, jogged on the treadmill for at least 30 minutes every single day. So tomorrow's day number 38. So happy Saturday. Number one indicator of your e-commerce success is how easily you get frustrated. Maybe you can do some of, I was going to say the Miracle Morning, but I don't have the book in here with me. But the Miracle Morning, where you can practice silence and meditation and affirmations and exercise, and that'll help get rid of some of the stress so that you won't be easily frustrated. So I hope this video helps. If you like it, share it, and I'll see you tomorrow on B Drive at 5. Have an amazing night. Bye.